Okay, guys, we are live. Tower Garden update. If you've been watching my channel and you've seen my tower garden, this is a tower garden from Juice Plus, and this is my second round at plants. My first round was quite a bit different. I had a lot of lettuce and spinach, and I had snap peas galore. And I cleaned it all out because it was getting quite overgrown. But these two, I have two pepper plants, and I've been getting flowers, and I've been nervous about pollinating. So I heard that in order to pollinate, you just kind of give the little plant a shake. You can also take your finger and when you have a bloom, you take your finger and you just kind of stir up the little pieces inside the flower, and I heard that helps. You could use a Q-tip or a paintbrush or anything like that. And I am so excited to report that I have my first pepper growing. I am so excited. And I am just seeing now live. I did not see this before I started the live. I now have a second pepper growing. And as you can see, it kind of, after the flower grows, the flower dies off, and then a fruit will appear. So I have several flowers still coming. Now this pepper plant I got in the winter, and I saved it when I cleaned the last time I cleaned the whole tower garden. I do not have as much growing as I did before. It's got a lot of lettuce. Now I planted this lettuce from seed, and it is growing quite a bit. I can definitely put some of this in my salad, make a salad with it. It's a little flimsy looking, which is interesting, but it's kind of a soft type of lettuce, not majorly crunchy. I might need to put more nutrients, maybe to give it more help that way, but it is growing very well, and I can pick some of it now. That is the automatic watering system right there. I see that my pepper plant leaf is covering this other little plant, so I'm gonna go ahead and take that leaf off. And I have trimmed some of the leaves off of the pepper plant. I grew pepper plants outside last year, and I didn't get any peppers. So I'm not a very good pepper person, but we're doing it. We're doing it. And this plant is still growing. I've heard people on the Tower Garden groups, they have a hard time with peppers. Some people, they grow peppers just fine. So I don't know what the secret is, but we have two peppers growing. We have lettuce. We have parsley. I really wanted to do celery. I planted celery from seed. I did not mark my seeds, so I don't even know. I'm thinking maybe this is celery right here. I'm not sure. This is kale. I have a couple of kale plants. And then I'm going to take you over to the other side of my tower garden. I have another pepper plant here with a happy bloom right here. Let's see if I can get that in the camera. And let's see, I'm just kind of going around. I'm doing everything they're saying. I'm shaking, I'm pollinating, like finger pollinating, and see what happens. I do have a couple of basil plants. I started these from seed. A lot of growing, being a gardener, is experimenting, and I feel like I'm learning a lot right now. I have lots of strawberries, guys. Look at this. I'm going to pick this one. I'm going to pick that red one. That one is ready to be eaten. And then I have a couple more strawberries. Another one that'll be ready soon. Now with these strawberry plants, I have taken this brush right here. And when I get a flower, I just kind of stir it up like I told you about the pepper plant. And I have several strawberries coming. Now, I don't think I could survive with this tower garden right now. But the trick is I'm learning, you know, it's not magic. There is some education you got to do. This right here has a root system, so I'm thinking of, I don't know, I'm kind of nervous to detach it and replant it, but I think that can happen. This is one plant that I bought, a seedling, online. I only bought one because I wanted to see how it would go. I have seen people in tower garden groups to have an entire tower garden full of strawberries. And I can imagine, because this is one plant and it's already got several strawberries on it. And here's some more parsley. I'm not sure if that's parsley or celery, honestly. That could be celery. And now I don't really mark the plants, which isn't good, but I figured I would know for sure what was what. I'm not sure. Maybe somebody, if they're a tower gardener, you could tell. Now, this plant right here is kind of droopy. I've planted lettuce before, but it wasn't this droopy. So I'm not sure why it's droopy, but it's edible. And basil, that will grow and grow and grow. Now, I did take one of my tomato plants that was on the tower garden and I put it outside and it is growing. But I tried my cabbages that I was growing, I tried planting those outside because they weren't really becoming to a head. So I figured, oh, maybe they'll do better outside, but they died. So part of gardening is not that it's magic, but it's a learning experience, and you learn as you grow. So thank you for watching, and let me know if you are interested in purchasing one of these from Juice Plus. It's a company and I'm a distributor, and you can contact me with questions. I will put my website contact information below this video. And like I said, I am in tower garden groups where we share information and we help each other. And I know people that have started growing and they are living off of their tower gardens, and they have more than one. So it is a little bit of a price, you know, it costs a little bit of money, but once it's paid off, it will last forever. This is really strong plastic and it has sections, and what I do when I need to clean it is you can just take the whole thing apart. I actually washed it in my tub because it was cold outside, and then I brought all the pieces back in, put it all back together, and as you can see, my strawberry plants stayed good, my pepper plants are fine, and the other plants I just started from seed. So I should start some more seeds. I have extra ports up here. These are for what they call microgreens, and I need to kind of clean it up a little bit. I have the open ports, and that can make it so that you get some algae in it, so then you might have to clean it out more often. But if you keep all of the ports kind of away from the light, then my first tower garden, I didn't really have any algae because all of the ports were filled in. But I just kind of wanted to do a little less plants because they do kind of take over the whole thing. So you kind of do what works, you experiment. It's not instant, it does take some patience, but it's very rewarding and very fun. There's some kale. Awesome. Can't wait to eat this stuff. Okay, thank you for watching. I will see you next time.